specific texture pack and mod reveal. You have all the armor over here, right? Netherite. My texture pack, I use a few. So, capitalized font, right? I like this font. It's low on fire, right? It makes fire way lower for the two packs I use. I use an edit of Baseball Beans Vanilla and Archie pack. I'll show you what they both do individually. But here's the enchant glint. This is from Archie. Obviously my white armor trim. With enchant, it looks way different. With enchant glint, it looks way different. Like, I think it just looks better. It doesn't matter. Diamond, and also with enchant glint, it gets that little white overtone. And then you got the normal diamond. Come on, my bad. Obviously, you got water here, right? I have it clear. Both my texture packs do this, actually. This isn't just one or two of them. And then you can obviously see there's no fog. I'll get to that in a moment. Obviously in lava. But this isn't really a good way to show, so we're gonna go to the nether. You can see everything. If there were netherite here, I'd be able to see that. Yo, my computer's having a stroke. If there were netherite, I'd be able to see that. There is not. Oh, that's right. Obviously, there's small textures. You can see the particles are different. The sweep is the same. I don't really care much about the sweep. I normally play on, what is it, particles decreased, or occasionally I can actually do minimal. Right, that doesn't really matter to me. We'll see here. My screen doesn't start shaking. It will actually get this green border around it, right? It's really useful, obviously. Over here we've got the animated textures for, you know, for the anchors and glowstone and obsidian. I will get to my keybinds later. I don't normally do this in creative mode. And here's the cart. One moment. Obviously, there's the cart. Here's the fire, right? Fire's really low. I like it low. I don't think it's good when it's high. Obviously, just an enchant setup. Normal dark. By the way, everything's normal dark. If I were to go into survival, it'd be normal dark. Ooh, that's spectator. Ooh, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So, here's the two campfires. This one has a hay bale under it, because if you didn't know, if you take the texture packs off, right, and you just play on vanilla, you're, yeah, you get that. Oh, the game looks so desaturated. Over here we've got the ores and gilded blackstone. They all have borders, right? Because that's like, this also has no fog, which is kind of cool. It doesn't look any different, but if you fall for it, that's your fault. All right, over here we have, oh, didn't expect that one. Not even gonna lie. Anyway, over here we have the trident. FI/enchant mythic riptide 3/weather set. Oh, /weather rain. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just having fun at this point. Over here, you're about to see what the shield looks like. This is what my shield looks like. If I take this off, which I might actually start doing. I don't know. It gets a little smaller, but I guess that's kind of better ergonomically. I guess I can't pick you up. I don't know. Here's the mace, of course. Right. Oh, that's right. I got rid of you. Warden spawn egg. Obviously, it's just a mace. I don't have any texture packs for that yet. The bow, right? Pretty much this entire pack just makes everything just like easier to see, you know. Yeah, stupid. Anyway, wind charges, right? They're just wind charges. Turning this back to decreased. Totems, right? This is the one. This is the one that I'm actually looking forward to showing. F3, F4. So the totem's obviously smaller in the corner, but if I jump, you can still see the particles, right? Crystals, just 3D, you know, 3D crystals. That's one really uses. The netherite sword is actually like slightly smaller. If I were to grab the diamond sword and put it side by side, you'd see that it's just slightly smaller. I guess for Nethbot, which is what this pack was made for. And diamond axe and netherite axe are just axes. These, they are smaller and they look nicer to eat, obviously, or I wouldn't use them. Water bucket, smaller. Oh, uh-oh. I forgot about that. I forgot I couldn't pick it up. Water bucket and lava bucket. They're just smaller in your hands, easier to look at. Cobwebs. They're just cobwebs. Nothing really special about them. Oh, bottle of experience. Bottle of enchanting. But also just bottles of enchanting, but I think they look nicer this way. They actually look like things. Another small bucket. Again, nothing too special with that. Another small bucket. I'm just not gonna get you. Elytra and fireworks are actually way smaller. So the heavy core. I'm not sure if it's actually this low. I don't know. The bell, just because I like bells. Suspicious 2 is smaller too. This is the saturation one. Yeah. I think no, that's the same size. And the pearls are smaller because why wouldn't you want pearls smaller? Here, I have these out just to show you what it looked like if I what it'd look like with my mods. So I'm just gonna show you what's in them, like just preview. Oh, there's my shield. You like it? Yay! Anyway, yeah, this is just to show you what it all looks like in a moment once I go over my mods. Forgot about that. I have somewhere Prot 10, you know, just because I thought it was mildly funny. That is all that for the texture pack, I believe. Let's go through it one more time. Oh yeah, golden carrots, they're smaller. Pretty much all food is smaller. That's like just a given though. Like that's normally smaller. The enchant glint is slightly whiter, but I usually play on glint strength. No, glint strength is up there. Glint speed lower. I was just not for a while. I'm not sure why. But that's all that, right? That guy died. Onto my mods. Let's start off with Apple Skin. Apple Skin is, if I go into survival mode, right, and I / give myself a golden, mythic golden apple. Notice how in the bottom corner you have this overlay. If I were to take damage, oh, I have fire res. the overlay disappears as I take like damage, right? See, now if I hold this, you see that little fade. I eat that and it goes up, and this shows me how much stat I have. You can go up to 20 stat. Better ping display, that won't really show. Anyway, this just shows numbers instead of those things. Client shields, right? This is, so if I were to break my shield, you see how it turns like orange for a second? That's the amount of time it takes for the shield to actually work. When it breaks, it, here, let me brute. Oh, that's right, I have to go into another for you. See, turns red. Yeah, that's what it does. Crosshair indicator. This is when you go to a player and these outer like bits turn on. Entity calling, I turn this off, but it just helps with performance. Essentials, if you don't have essentials, what are you doing? FPS display, this is up in the top corner. This is what I use for my FPS, because I like knowing my FPS. Free cam, don't use free cam. Free look, this is different. This is just this. I'll show you my keybinds for it. Full brightness toggle, obviously it's full brightness. I have it set as J, not G. Inventory HUD, this is about my favorite thing. If I were to take this and then, I don't know, get a full PvP set, and then fill up my inventory. You see down in the corner, it's just an inventory HUD. And then if I were to strength and fire res, obviously, right, it has a potion HUD up in the top corner. That is cool. I like potion HUD. Potion HUD is worth using. Iris, my shaders. I don't know if my PC is gonna have a stroke for this. It's gonna get damn loud. Oh no, that's pretty fine actually. Yeah, it's just my shaders. I use it for shaders. Obviously, that's just what it is. Lithium, it's just optimization mod for Minecraft. It's good for servers and game. Obviously, Minecraft the base game, mod menu, natural motion blur. I actually kind of like this mod. It's like, this is the only way to get it to like turn on. It's just a nice motion blur. I use it for clips or some just other things. Sometimes I randomly use it, but I wouldn't recommend using it on like Legacy, because when you're in Sword, it actually like bugs out, or when you're in like an enclosed area, it bugs out. I'm not sure why. No fog, removes fog, because I hate fog. Not enough animations. I just really like this. Oh, hi Alex. Replay mod. It's obviously replay mod. I have no idea. Shulker box tooltips. This is what I really wanted to show you. You can press shift and you can see what's inside, and that's kind of cool. And then you can do alt shift and that shows you everything. Cool mod. Obviously it's really useful. Simple voice chat, just so we have voice chat on servers. Sodium optimization, it is so useful. And sodium, recent sodium extra, recent sodium options and sodium extra, really useful. Totem counter, just counts your totems and other people's totems. Yuku's armor HUD. This is, if I were to put on some, in the bottom left corner right next to my fist, there's an armor HUD, and it's useful. And last but not least, is Zero's world map, right? Just opens a world map. It good for setting waypoints. Yeah, good for setting waypoints. That's about it. On to my settings. We're gonna start with skin customization, right? Always keep all of these on unless you know someone's in your render distance. or you're in someone's render distance, turn this off so they cannot see your outer layer on your tab. I play left-handed, but I can play right-handed. It's not that hard. I just like left-handed because I'm in a moment. And leaves on fancy. I love being able to see through leaves. Like, if I give myself oak and then bone meal, like I can see through the leaves. And I just think that when you have leaves on fast, it looks so bad. Like, so I keep it on fancy. If you don't want the FPS mod, you can do like show FPS extended. I used to use this in some of my old clips if you follow me on Metal. But that's about it. These are past. This is all. Well, this is. Oh crap! What? This is all Reese's sodium options and sodium extra. So all 5 of these controls. Let's get to it. 57, and then I don't have. Do I have my? Do I have Roccat Swarm? I'm not sure. What? No. I don't know. I play on 800 DPI. So there's that. I like it low. I move my whole hand. Raw input, keep that on because without it, right? This is me moving my mouse in like 6 inches of space. And then if I turn it back on, this is me moving my mouse in the same amount of space. Just as better. Sneak, hold, auto jump off. Keep that off. Operator items tabs, keep that on. Sprint, hold. So sneak, hold. I actually found out that having it not that is like really bad for bridging and like I'm the bridging master. So had to keep that off. Pretty much all set up. Zero's world map, open settings, stuff like that. Reload shaders. None of this is set up. Zoom is the only thing that's set up. Do I not? Oh yeah, and B for essentials emotes. Right. This is very fun. I love essentials. Anyway, chat settings. I turn the background off just because I like to do that. Ooh. Ooh. Stuff like that, you know. Accessibility settings. Like all of this stuff, you just look. I keep my damage tilt at 7 because I still take some damage tilt, but not a lot. And it is directional. Stuff like that, you know. Narrate hotkey off. Hide lightning flashes off. Stuff like that. We don't gotta look at that. Essential settings, we don't gotta look at that. Quake Pro. I love Quake Pro. Now if we go over here, let's do the inventory HUD plus. Right, turn on the inventory HUD. That puts that down at the bottom. If you want this one over Yuku, you can use it. I think it looks funky, you see in the background. Kind of looks weird, so I don't use that one. I know of a lot of people who do and like swear by it, but I don't. Potion HUD up here. Inventory down here. So stuff like that. And I feel like that is about it. Yeah. That's about it. There's not really much here. I will go into a PvP legacy match and we'll just play one game. Tragic. See, notice my crosshair. This is the crosshair mod. Yep, that's about it. He didn't break my shield at all. Like, the crosshair mod works. Whoa, that's like mad trippy, actually. That's funky. Too bad you're using thick arm, but like, that's kind of cool. Cool skin. Alright, anyway, that's it.